Hey fam, welcome to Ready Set Roam with Ken and Diane, and I'm Diane. In this video, we're sharing our experience during our time in Boquete as we were there on a short scouting trip to see if we'd like to move away from the busyness of Panama City to the beautiful laid-back vibe of Boquete. Let's get ready to roam.
Like and subscribe!
Hey there, we're ready to roam. We are going to David, Panama. We're going to stay there a day, and then we'll be heading to Boquete. First, we booked an hour-and-a-half flight on Copa Airlines from Panama City, Panama to David. We stayed overnight in David for one night, and then booked an Uber over to Boquete. We stayed at the Aranjuez Hotel and Suites. The rooms were very clean. The staff was knowledgeable, friendly, and bilingual. After getting settled in and taking Peach out for her walk, we were pretty hungry, so we decided to go downstairs to Jarama. The restaurant serves international cuisine and has a very nice bar and lounge. Included with our stay was a delicious cook-to-order breakfast. We were there in the month of October. The price per night was $63. The hotel was pet-friendly. Breakfast was included with our stay. There wasn't anything to walk to for shopping except for a gas station across the street that had a little market. Uber is available, free Wi-Fi, and a free airport shuttle. And now we're off to Boquete. Boquete is approximately 26 miles from David. The population is about 25,000 people, with 20% of the population being expats. Many people flock to Boquete not only for its beauty, but its cool mountain climate provides some relief from the heat and humidity of Panama City and the surrounding areas. I know it was a much-needed refreshing break for Ken and I. Look at that. Boquete is famous for its award-winning geisha coffee. Geisha coffee reminds me a lot of tea, but it's coffee. It has hints of jasmine, tropical fruit, and honey. We stayed in the Los Naranjos area of Boquete at the El Santuario Ecolodge. The lodge offers private hotel suites, hostels, and cabins, and is a hotspot for digital nomads. The lodge also offers proposal and romance packages, along with other customized packages tailored to fulfill your business or personal requests. We decided we wanted to stay in one of those beautiful cabins. The hosts were very welcoming and kind. They offered to upgrade our cabin free of charge to one that had a terrace with views of those beautiful coffee fields. And of course, we gladly accepted the offer. Every moment offered picturesque views, and every morning we woke up to the birds singing on our terrace. Want to go on a tour? Maybe zip lining? Biking? How about a tour throughout those lush coffee fields? The staff at the lodge will provide tour guidance and ticket assistance. On-site spa services at the lodge are also available. We were starving. Once we were finally settled in at the lodge, the host offered to give us a ride into town to a restaurant they highly recommended called Rosita Calavera. The restaurant is pet-friendly and sits one street over from the main avenue on Avenue Centenario. The staff was super friendly, the food was good, and so were the margaritas. After dinner, we took a short walk around the immediate area and came upon the Caldera River. The river originates from the dormant volcan Baru and flows into the Chiriqui Nuevo River. Originally from Ethiopia, these geisha coffee fields flourish in the high altitudes of the Boquete and Volcan regions. Geisha coffee is one of the most expensive coffees in the world. Boquete is approximately 3,900 feet above sea level, and the average daytime temperature is between 74 and 84 degrees year-round. The driest months are January through March, but we were there in October. Even though the sun peaks out and the temperatures are mild, October can be one of the rainiest months. Even still, the air was always fresh and the vibe was always peaceful. The local police officers were in the area and happened to see us walking and told us to hop in, and they gave us a ride into town, which is good because I was burning up. This beautiful fountain is located in Parque José Domingo Medica. The fountains represent the 6 sectors of Boquete: Alto, Bajo, Amarillo, Caldera, Los Naranjos, and Palmira. The park is full of lush, beautiful flowers, paved walking trails, and plenty of park benches. Amarillo is the administrative area of the Boquete district. The area includes several ecolodges and scenic viewpoints. Other places to see in Boquete would be the Caldera Hot Springs, the Boquete Tree Trek and hanging bridges, dozens of coffee farms, and hiking trails. Hidden deep within the Jaramillo area, we found these little shops that had some cute handmade items. I purchased a couple small things just to show my support for the locals. We stopped for a light snack at this cute little place called La Casa del Café. At the complete opposite end of Main Street, there is this beautiful biblioteca, library. If you walk behind the library, you come to this park that runs alongside the beautiful Caldera River. Back at the lodge, just a tiny walking distance away from our cabin, was the Bambuda Castle. This is where we had breakfast every morning. The castle operates as a guest house with shared dorms, a hostel, cabins, private rooms, and upscale luxury suites. The food here was so delicious, and the staff were always friendly. And the views, well, let's just say it was hard for us to put our cameras away. If you're enjoying this content so far, please help our channel out and give us a like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Also, you can buy us a coffee or visit our website. The links are in the description. The food prices were unbelievable, with not a single dish over $10. The cappuccinos were hot and delicious, and one of Ken's favorites was the Panamanian Continental. You definitely will not regret a single selection from the menu. One of my favorites was the coconut quinoa porridge. It was topped with apples, sauteed in brown butter and cinnamon. I'd have to say it was my favorite. My second favorite was the roasted garlic aioli brioche filled with egg and bacon, pepper jack cheese, and garlic aioli. To stay within our budget, we shopped at the local grocery store to buy items for sandwiches and chips to have for dinner at night. But one night, our host invited us for delicious sushi. Also at that dinner, we met 3 American expats who invited us over for dinner the upcoming weekend. Of course, we accepted the invitation, and now we have 3 beautiful new friends. My new friends came to visit me when they came down to Panama City. After the mall, the driver took us to this seafood restaurant. We were starving. I don't remember the names of these dishes, but I know the food was really good. Ken and the driver had a conversation about the Boquete and David area. The driver was super friendly, very knowledgeable, and able to answer all of Ken's questions. Will we be back to Boquete? I don't know. But we made good friends. We had a great time. And this trip has placed memories in our hearts that we will literally cherish forever.